What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Golden State Warriors 126 to 119. Obviously, I hate to say this was a great win for Philadelphia because it was a good win. But realistically, it was not a good win for Philadelphia tonight. Now, I'm not saying they didn't play a good game because I really think Philadelphia played a great game. Paul George looked really good for a second straight game. He had 17, 8, and 4. Quentin Grimes had a career-high 44 points. Unbelievable performance. Atrocious from the free throw line, though. 18 for 24 for Grimes tonight, 6 for 9 from 3. And his career-high before tonight was 36. And he had 44 points tonight, 6 rebounds. Unbelievable. Tyrese Maxey was completely terrible tonight. 11 assists, but 5 points and 2 for 14 from the floor. Oubre had a great night, 20 points. Gershon Yabusele was amazing, 18 points and 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Their team played great tonight. But the reason I don't think this is a great win is because of the draft. I'm already thinking that way with Philadelphia. You just ruled out your best player on the team for the season. You got to start thinking about the draft. And I know there's still a couple games. There's still quite a bit left in the season. They've played 39 of 82, so they still got 23 games left to get a better draft pick. But getting a good draft pick is crucial for the 76ers. I don't know how many people know this, but and this is so stupid. But the 76ers draft pick is top 6 protected this year, and that pick will go to the Thunder if it's not in the top 6. And you're wondering, what trade did the Thunder and the 76ers make? This is because of the Al Horford trade. That's how nuts it is. It's because OKC took on Al Horford's contract, and at the time Al Horford was in Philadelphia. He had a bogus contract. They sent Philly sent Al Horford to OKC, and with it, OKC got a first-round pick because of how bad that contract was and how bad Philly wanted to get rid of it. Maybe that wasn't such a good decision if you're Philadelphia. I don't know. But so because of Al Horford, now their draft pick is top 6 protected. And with this win tonight and the Brooklyn Nets getting killed by the Pistons today, the 76ers go from the 6th best odds in the lottery to the 7th best odds in the lottery. And obviously, you don't have to be in the top 6 in best odds. You can still end up in the top 6 even if you're... Look, I think there's still a good chance you could end up in the top 6 if you're the Philadelphia 76ers. There's still a really good chance to end up in the top 6. But if you're Philly, knowing your pick is top protected, it's top 6 protected, you want to make sure you're in the top 6. They're gonna have to try to figure out a way to get better this year, and having a top draft pick is a way to do that. And if that pick falls out of 6, they don't have any pick to use, and so I think winning games wouldn't be bad if you're Philadelphia if your draft pick wasn't protected, because there is a way where Philadelphia could be in the play-in game this year, and not only be in the play-in game, but also, not only be in the play-in game, but also finish in having the 8th best odds in the draft lottery, because the Sixers are only 2.5 games back from the Chicago Bulls in the Eastern Conference standings. If they were to pass the Bulls, they are going to be the 10 seed, and they would be in the Eastern Conference play-in game. Facing whoever's at the 9 seed. That could be anybody at this point. And but if they did that, if you pass the Bulls, that means the Bulls would also pass the 76ers in best draft odd lotteries, and the Bulls would go from the 8th best odds in the draft lottery to 7, and Philly would go from 7 to 8. I don't think that's really bad if you're Philly, if your pick is not, if your pick isn't potentially going to be lost. But that's not the case. Philadelphia could lose their draft pick this year, and I don't think you can risk losing your pick if you're Philly, especially with trying to build their roster back up again next season. You could have potential chance at Cooper Flag. Um, you know, but let's get to this game. 126 to 119 is the final score. Like I mentioned, Quentin Grimes was amazing, 44 points. He had a great game. 20 points for Kelly Oubre, 10 points for Andre Drummond, 14 rebounds, 17 for Paul George, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. So those 4 starters were amazing. Maxey was great with facilitating and solid defense, 2 steals, 11 assists. But his scoring offense was terrible, 2 for 14. Only took 2 threes and missed both of them. But it's crazy they took 14 shots and only 2 of them were threes. And only had 1 free throw attempt and went 1 for 1. And that was a technical free throw attempt. His only free throw. And so outside of their starters, Yabusele was great off the bench, like I mentioned, with 18 points. Justin Edwards had 4 points. Jeff Dowden Jr. had 5 points. Lonnie Walker, the fourth, had 3 points. And that really wraps up Philly's offense tonight. They're scoring. Golden State, Draymond Green had a great night, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Quentin Post had 16 points. Moses Moody, 10 points. Stephen Curry coming off of his 56-point performance. He did have 29 points tonight, so 21 points less, but he did have 13 assists tonight. And when they played the Magic and beat the Magic, Steph only had 4 assists, so his assists went up. Yes, his points went down by 21, but his assists went up by 9 compared to his last game. Shot 10 for 18, 5 for 12 from 3. Keep in mind, the 76ers are one of the worst teams this season when going up against point guard, so it's not a surprise. Steph went for 29 and 13 with 5 rebounds tonight. Quentin Post had 16 points tonight, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block in his 25 minutes, shooting 6 for 15 from the floor. Gary Payton, the second, 23 minutes, 7 for 11. He had 15 points and 7 rebounds with 4 assists. Outside of that, Guy Santos gave the Warriors some great minutes off the bench, 17 minutes, 6 for 8 from the floor, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Kevon Looney, 12 minutes, 10 points, 4 rebounds, and that was really it in this game. Great win. It was a good performance by the 76ers, but we're going to talk about it being it might have been a good win or a great win for the 76ers, but was it a smart win? No, because of the draft pick stuff. But, honestly, the organization, we're talking about the organization. When I say organization, I mean the front office and the ownership. They might be thinking about draft pick and getting a better draft pick. But the players in the court, that's not what they're thinking about. Maybe the front office and the ownership are, but the players on the court like Paul George and Andre Drummond and Tyrese Maxey, the 9 guys that played tonight, that's not on their mind. Let me know your thoughts on the 76ers beating the Warriors 126 to 119 in the comment section, and peace out.